Hello, welcome to Light and Shade. There's one thing you have to understand that's going to really make your drawings pop, and that's if you find that you can have light coming in on one side and shadow on the other side. If you're watching this video, you're going to see a ball there, and the arrow is showing which way the light's coming. That is the brightest spot, that white spot you see on the gray ball. You're going to see me making some markings here. I put 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's how dark your shadows should be. So you're not going to put any shadow in that white spot. Where it says 1, you're going to put a little bit darker shadow. You know, that's where light is going to start hitting it and start moving away from it as the curve of the ball takes away the light. So it's going to be a little bit dark there. You'll see that I'm not quite putting it all the way up to the very arrow. I'm just kind of putting it around. Where you see a 2, I'm going to use a darker color. You're going to see it a bit darker gray. So you're going to see this ball goes from light to dark. Okay, so the number 2 is going to be a bit darker than the number 1 gray that I used. And if you've got a grayscale, if you know what a grayscale is, it's like a little ruler almost, has different grays on it that go from white to black and everything in between. And you can follow that and put a number 1 gray in, number 2 gray in, number 3 gray in, those type of things. But basically what you want to do, and you can do this outside. Next time you're outside, stand in the parking lot, or on your lawn, and let the sun shine on your front, and you'll see the shadow in the back. And then go and move, and you'll see the shadow moves whatever you do. And that's what you want to do with your drawings, to give them that realistic feel to them. Now you'll see where I've got the 3. We're going to go a little darker than that. So this is the third shade that we're putting on. It's going to be a little darker gray, not quite black, a little darker gray than the second one that we put in. So you can see how it's getting darker and darker and darker. So I'm sure that you can guess with me, the 4 is going to be even darker than the 3 that we're putting in. The number 4 is going to actually be a black. And that's because the ball is totally blocking out the light. And so the shadow that's on the table, if this was a ball on a table, you would see that the 4 is actually blocking out the light totally. So as it goes around the ball, you're going to see it getting a little darker, a little darker, a little darker. And if you were a little ant, let's say, underneath that ball, you wouldn't see anything but darkness, you know. And you could try this at home next time you're in anywhere, you know, you're in a garage or anything like that, you know, where it blocks out the light totally, you know, one side of the car to the other side of the car, anything like that, you'll see that it can do. So you can see in this example now that we've gone from totally bright white to total solid black. You understand that in your drawings, and you're going to make your drawings really pop off the page. All right? Hope you enjoyed that, and let's move on to drawing something.